I've seen this like weird trend over the last probably 5 or 10 years of like people being like, oh, well, you shouldn't have kids and you shouldn't get married until, you know, you've got a certain level of success, right? Like that seems to be a huge thing. And then in my mind, and I know in Sam's mind, he's got a big family as well. It's like, no, you guys don't understand. When you have the right woman by your side, like it makes all the difference, right? She handles all that shit that we don't have time to do on a day-to-day basis, right? And it's like, it just drives us harder.
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, it's marriage in my eyes is a partnership. You go into a marriage with somebody you truly love. It's your best friend. And for me, I feel like children, healthy children, and just children generally being healthy is wealth, right? And I think, we're telling my son out here, I was talking to a gentleman, he goes, dude, like, I'm rich. He goes, I have a house in Jamaica. I got 5 more years here, and I'm gonna go home and relax. I got oranges growing in my backyard, and I'm like, and I told my son, I was like, see, that man is rich. That man is wealthy because that's what drives him. And for me, that's what drives me is my family. And I'm glad I had my children very young, and I'm glad I found my life partner, my wife Destiny. It's I'm blessed. I can't complain, man.
Yeah, I just had to get your thoughts on that because you're one of the few guys that I see just constantly posting it. And I just think people need to understand like what a driving force that is to have a family and especially a damn good woman behind you.
Oh, 1,000%. And for me, I don't want just to post, right? I try to post meaningful stuff and not just be on social media like bam, 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 bam. And for me, like when I see people hitting the bag, and it's like we all hit the bag. You look at the whole roster on UFC, PFL, Bellator, One Championship, we all hit the bag. And so for me, like, I just don't want to be another athlete on there hitting the bag or hitting focus events, right? I mean, if you look at probably 2 months or 3 months, you go back in my backlog, you won't see probably one post of me hitting the bag where I'm like, oh man, send me ready for training camp. Oh, it's like, no, it's like, we all do the same shit. Only difference is that you got a black guy doing it instead of the white guy or the Asian or the Japanese guy. So that's why you don't see it on my Instagram.